I'm Amelie and welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching Guardian episode 31 and I am so tired. Like, honestly, this is my second reaction of the night. Let me just say, I had a terrible week this week. It has been honestly just a mess. Just a mess, one thing after the other. It has been honestly hellish. And this is the only day that I have to record, which is Friday. I have already recorded Kin Posh in the morning, and now that it's night, I already recorded Advanced Bravely just now. I literally finished recording it like 5 minutes ago, and now I'm recording this. So I am very tired. Honestly, I know there are some people who do reactions that they record to several episodes a day. Like, sometimes you can see like they have reacted to maybe 5 or 6 different things, and I honestly don't know how they do it because I get so tired. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I am here, and it has been such a long time since I've done Guardian. Honestly, I think there was a combination of me. Obviously, I wanted to continue watching the show, but honestly, I was so stressed that when I have to choose between watching this and watching something else, I just couldn't face watching this because it was just too much tension. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just need something a little bit lighter to watch, something that is not going to require you to focus or to have to understand a lot of things. So I just needed something a little bit lighter because when my mind is in overdrive from stress, I just can't deal with things. Apparently, that is something that I discovered about myself this week. So definitely that is one of the reasons. Obviously, I also didn't have time to do a lot of reactions these past few weeks, but if you're wondering why Guardian seems to have been particularly abandoned, that's the reason. I feel like if we were in the beginning of the show, it wouldn't have been a problem, but because we're in the end, I feel like there is so much to pay attention, like so many things happening, that it's just my brain is exhausted. I don't know if I can keep up. But anyway, we are here. I'm still doing this. I'm still watching Guardian today, and I'm looking forward to it because also we are literally like in the last 10 episodes. Like with this one, we are officially in the last 10 episodes, and I can't wait to see where this is going, what's happening, and especially because we finished in a part that was pretty, that was going to happen. Like, there were a lot of, I don't know if a cliffhanger, sort of cliffhanger we stopped. So I don't know. I want to see it. Anyway, before I continue, I'm going to do this very not fast, but I'm definitely not going to do a very long intro this time because I have to, finish this as quickly as I can and then go to sleep because this weekend I'm going away with my family and I have to wake up extremely early tomorrow because my family hates me. So I need to get some sleep because I already know, like, we are going by car and we're going to the countryside. It's my dad and my brothers and me, and it's not that far off, but it's going to be at least a good 4 hours, something like that, of travel. And I already know that having my dad and my brothers in the same car as me is not conducive to sleep. Like, if you say, oh, you can sleep in the car, no, I can't, because it's impossible. There's going to be music, there's going to be fighting, there's going to be just noise around, they're going to be, the moment they see me sleep, they're going to start bothering me. So that's not a solution. I have to get my sleep during the night. So, that's why this introduction is going to be short. Although it's already 4 minutes, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know anything at this stage. Anyway, I was going to say that starting from next week, maybe the other one, we'll see how things go. I'm going to go back to my original schedule. I don't know. I don't remember if I mentioned it in any of these reactions, but I had to, maybe stop or change things around with my reactions, with a schedule at least, because I started a new translation project that was particularly difficult. I'm not going to go into it, but it was honestly pretty much ruining my life because it was a lot of work. Now I managed to find somebody to do it with me, so I'm going to share the work with this other translator, with this friend of mine. So that means that I'm going to have more free time, or I wouldn't say more. I would just say I will have free time, which is pretty much what was happening before, that I didn't have any free time at all. So I'm probably going to go back to my original, schedule of doing Mondays for Advanced Bravely, Wednesdays for Guardian, and then Fridays for Keen Posh. And also maybe, not this weekend, but maybe the next one, we're going to get something else. I managed to find something that I'm very interested. I actually have a lot of things that I want to react to, but honestly, where do I have the time? So, but I think this weekend, not this weekend, the next weekend, I'm going to be doing something else as well. But I don't know, maybe you're going to find out. Anyway, I'm going to go to the episode. Also, I don't know when this is coming out. I'm recording it, but I'm going to edit it during the weekend. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload it in the place where I'm staying, because I don't know how well the internet is going to work. So I'll guess we'll just see. If I can upload it there, then I'll load it at some point next week. So anyway, first let's talk about Guardian, because I need to, order my thoughts when it comes to Guardian. It has been a while. So I remember at least 3 important things happening in Guardian in the last episode. First of all, Ling Jing was a spy. And to me, this was strange, because I kind of assumed that, he was a spy from the ministry, and I kind of assumed that the SID worked with the ministry, like they worked together. I didn't know that there were actually any secrets worth keeping, but apparently they were. And also the ministry wanted some evidence that, that they got. So Ling Jing was that person who was getting it. Xiao Zhonlan, he was betrayed. He was, he was actually very disappointed about this, especially because we know how much he considers the team as his family. So he definitely was not happy. On the other hand, we also have Xiao Zhonlan, who had this whole thing happen, that they revealed the existence of the SID and of, I guess also dioxin. I don't remember that in particular, but I kind of assume that people, they don't know about dioxin. They don't know people having, sorry, not dioxin. Dioxin is where they live. Dixon. People from Dixon, they don't know that they existed, but I guess they know now. And they also know that, that they have the Chin, who's a cat, and things like that. So they have a lot of information now about them and what's happening. So that is an issue, because now people recognize them in the street and knows about what's happening. So that is very stressful. And actually, Xiao Zhonlan had said before that they should tell these to the people before the people find out on their own, because that was going to be worse. Well, he was right. It is definitely worse, I think. Anyway, we have a moment that Xiao Zhonlan's dad, Xiao Jinxi, I think, he goes to his house to set something. I don't remember the context, to be honest. But he was there, and then Xiao Zhonlan says something like, which one are you? So he definitely knows that, his dad has someone else living inside of him, I guess. I think that was definitely a confirmation. And I think he also points him with a gun or something like that. I don't know. But I guess what I'm hoping from that is that we'll get some kind of explanation about what's the situation like. What's that guy that's living inside of him? What is he doing? So it would be nice to at least maybe get some explanation. So that's what I'm hoping for that. Now, on the other hand, we have Shen Wei on Dixon, and apparently there is a rebellion. What is the name of that guy who lives in the pillar? Yesun, he has been doing some shit, and now everybody in Dixon is rebelling. They are against the Black Cloak envoy. They want to take him prisoner. He managed to escape, but also he's weak because he has been sharing his life force with Xiao Zhonlan, so he doesn't have the full use of his powers. So that is a problem, and we're going to see what happens, because he just managed to escape. And I think that's it. I think that's all the important things that happened during the last episode. Now, Let me just say this now. I don't actually know if you can hear it. I definitely can, but I don't know if you can hear it. Probably no. I think the last time I said the same thing, and I think in the recording then you couldn't, but I would say it again just in case this is something that is going to bother people. My cat wants to go out. Now, he can't go out because yesterday I have to take him to the veterinary because he had an abscess in his neck because he fought with another cat and he got hurt and then he got an infection. So he cannot go out. He's punished. He is, he cannot go out. The window is closed and obviously he's complaining. So he's going to be complaining for probably the whole of this episode. He's pretty insistent. Although he has like 15 years old, like, my God, this cat has the energy to still fight. So that's the situation. If you hear a cat in the background, I hope you don't, but if you have, I'm so sorry. It is my cat. He cannot go out. There's nothing I can do about him unless I lock him in a room. And I really don't want to lock him in a room because it's going to be worse. So he's just around complaining. So if you hear it, I'm so sorry. Now, let's go to Guardian episode 31 right